All right, Tokozani. So here we have the setup in preparation. Let's move this out of the way. We have the setup in preparation for our prosperity bowl. Okay, this is just a sample. You will use what you have at your disposal. As you can see here, I don't have aventurine freestanding, but I do have aventurine earrings, and they're going to go in my money bowl. Okay, and this is also a type of quartz. It's going to go in my money bowl, and then this is rose quartz. It's going to go in my money bowl. We have our dollars, our bills. If you have foreign bills, foreign currency, and one of your petitions is to travel, by all means, take some of that currency and put it in your bowl, even if it's coins or bills. And if you see the bills, they're going to be rolled up toward you. Okay? They're going to roll toward you. Everything you do that requires folding or rolling, you're going to do it toward you. So my petition, this is my actual petition, but I'm going to get a piece of paper and I'm going to show you the petition. Once it's written out, you want to make sure you put your name on it. You want to make sure that you seal it with Ashe or and so it is or Amen or something to that effect. You're going to fold it. You're going to turn it to your right. You're going to fold it again toward you, always toward you. Fold it towards the right. And then one final time, fold it towards the right, always toward you. Okay? When you're working for yourself, that's what you do. You bring it toward you. The energy is brought toward you. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to place that petition in the bottom of your empty bowl. You're going to place your candle, whether it's a 7-day candle or a pillar candle, whatever kind of candle. I'm just using this for an example. You place your candle and your crystals in the bottom of your bowl. Okay? The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to add your rice. I've just used 1 bag of rice because, again, this is a demonstration, but you can fill your bowl up with rice. It's usually going to take, depending on the size of your bowl, 1 to 2 bags of rice should suffice. Okay. Then you're going to add your incense. Here I'm using money matrix, and good fortune. So I have 1 of each burning around. You can even put a 4th one. You can configure them however spirit leads you, okay? And I want to note this now, that while you're doing this, you are prayerful, you are mindful, you are thankful, you are holding space for the manifestation of that which you have prayed for and you are praying for, okay? The ritual is nothing without your energy and without your prayer. So you want to make sure that while you're doing this, that you are being prayerful, that you're in a place of prayer, in a place of connection with spirit, okay? Because that's what's going to charge and activate everything in this bowl. Then you're going to add in your herbs, such as your cinnamon. If you have dried cinnamon, that's fine. If you've got cinnamon sticks, that actually is even better because you can just stick them into the thing. But if you have powdered cinnamon, that's fine. Your cinnamon, your cloves. I have a wealth blend that I got from South Africa of herbs that are designed to attract. So if you have any other herbs that are designed to attract wealth into your life, this is where you would add them. As you can see, they're even sprinkled on the candle. This works really well if you're working with a 7-day candle. You can make sure that some of those herbs and cloves are inside the top of the 7-day candle. So as it burns, that essence is being released into your working here. Then you want to add your money, and I have it all rolled toward the center, as you can see, because my petition is directly in the center, so everything is centered around there. I've added 8 silver coins because that's for new beginnings, and then there's also that Canadian penny because I do intend and desire to travel to Canada next year in 2026. So there's that, okay? And then the final aspect is, and so your final step is going to be on these bay leaves, okay? Now, some of these bay leaves have keywords written on them, words that summarize or sum up certain aspects of my petition. My petition is detailed. It's a full page of exactly what I want, what I'm calling for, and exactly what I intend to do with it, why I'm calling for it, all of that. It's a full petition. The who, what, when, where, and why of what I'm asking for is on my petition. Okay, but some of these bay leaves, especially the larger ones, have written keywords. So for instance, I mentioned travel. Travel is one of the keywords that's written on the bay leaf, okay? And so on and so forth, that sum up your particular petition. So if you're looking for a place to live on your own, you would say, home or stability or something like that, right? And you just put that in. And then you want to manipulate the working a little bit, kind of get your fingers in there, rearrange things, mix it up. You understand? Mix it up, make sure that the things are safe, that nothing's going to catch on fire and all of that. You want to work it, right? You want to work it. And then you want to, then you want to light your candles. After you say your prayer, after you call in your ancestors, right? After you invoke spirit, then that's when you want to light. And the light and the prayer is what activates the bowl. Okay? Your energy, your ashe is what activates the bowl. The incense is important because it is what draws in spirit. Spirit is very much attracted to fragrance. Okay, so that's why we use incense. And you want to, if you're using these kind of candles, they last a few hours and they go out. You can get a box of 100 of these from Amazon for like $20, these chime candles. If you want, you can go to your local dollar store or your local Botanica and get 7-day candles. You can get them in white, yellow, gold, or green. Okay, and if you want to keep your bowl lit for the duration, but you want to light a candle at least once every day, and you're gonna work this bowl, and by the time the bowl is done, by the time the ritual is done, after 30 days, then it's going to look very different. Okay, if you're using straight pillar candles, the rice will put out. You don't have to worry about, the rice acts as a barrier for fire safety, but it will be clumpy. There will be ashes. It will be messy. Do not clean up any of the mess until you are done working the bowl. Okay? As long as the bowl is active, do not clean it up. Okay? If you need to add more rice as time goes on, if you need to refresh your herbs, if you need to refresh the cinnamon and refresh the cloves, and you can do that. Okay, and then you're going to take this and you're going to place it on your altar. Okay, and you're going to work it every day, or if you don't have an altar space, in whatever space that is set up for it, you're going to, and then you can also put figurines if you have them, icons if you have them, ancestral heirlooms if you have them, that represent wealth and money. Okay, I have some of my grandmother's jewelry I'm going to put around the bowl. I'm going to use to support the bowl. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's basically it. That's how you do a money, and not just money, but a prosperity bowl. Because you're not just asking for money, you're asking for access and for resources and connections. Okay, so this is how you do that. If you have any questions, let me know. Tokozani.